Snap more than the ball? We've got specialists for that. Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
High school sports fans, are you following Varsity Media on our YouTube channel? For the best coverage of New York high school sports, make sure you head to youtube.com/varsity media. 3 easy steps. First, hit that like button, and then be sure to subscribe. And finally, tap that yellow bell to be notified of all of our upcoming sportscasts. Thank you for following Varsity Media on YouTube.
From Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field on the campus of Shoreham-Wading River High School, the Varsity Media Sports Network presents the latest Lax Out Cancer event, as it's the Eagles of Hauppauge making the trip to take on the Wildcats of Shoreham-Wading River. And today's contest is presented by Orland and Cohen. Well, a pleasant good afternoon, everyone. Dylan Butler here with you, and such a special event we have for you. And as you can see, there's players from the Shoreham-Wading River girls varsity and the Long Beach girls varsity team on the field. And there's a look at the boys from Shoreham-Wading River wearing pink, of course, in this Lax Out Cancer event. We anticipate a ceremony pregame here, and if we get it and if there's a microphone, we'll cut it down to the field. But we'll take a quick look at what this is all about. Look, this is Lax Out Cancer. This started back in 2009 when the Shoreham-Wading River lacrosse community raised money for a family of a local child battling cancer. And it became an annual lacrosse fundraising event which recognizes local families battling cancer and raises money to help them fight. This whole event here started with the JV girls from Shoreham-Wading River taking on Long Beach at 11, followed by the girls varsity teams taking on each other at 1. There's raffles, 50-50. There's a fastest shot contest, the youth boys PAL lacrosse games, youth girls PAL tournament, special event gear, delicious food. This is all to support such an incredible cause here. Obviously, cancer affects everyone, and it has affected this community. And to be able to give back to the community, to help families that are right next to you is so special. You can see there in the bottom, you can find out more by going to laxoutcancer.org as well. But just a terrific event as the boys from both Hauppauge and Shoreham-Wading River have made their way onto the field. And special too for Hauppauge, you can kind of see, if we're able to show her, Jim Conan right next to Jim, the longtime head coach of Hauppauge High School, is his mom, Lynn Mueller, who's a 2-time cancer survivor. She's still battling every day. She had treatment just as late as yesterday. So she's someone, there you see her right in the middle with her son, Jim Conan. But listen, it's a Shoreham event certainly, but this brings it home obviously for the Hauppauge community as well. Lynn Mueller, a 2-time cancer survivor, still battling today, 80 years young, and she represents what the program is about. We will never quit. We will never stop fighting. Let's send it down to the field for this pregame presentation.
We started working probably in August, a group of about 15 of us, and we worked very hard to make this happen. It's a great group of people. This event started in 2008. Tom Rotan, who was the coach of the
I don't know where he is.
and his wife Linda set out to start
This is
helping
him?
local families, and it's really grown, and it's something that we should all be proud of, because this is a community event and it touches a lot of lives. So I'm grateful for everyone that has helped. Bill's Restaurant, who's always there for us, Wildcat Bagel, Ages of Events, the DJ, Greek Island Diner, the Daggett family. These guys answer the bell every single time. So we should give a round of applause to them. This year I reached out to Sheriff Errol Toulon, who he set aside some time for us, and he's a 3-time cancer survivor, so we'd like him to say a few words.
Sorry.
Thank you, Jeremy, and to the safety. I'm sorry, God, I'm nervous, so please don't beat me up. The Shoreham-Wading River family for inviting me to speak today. You know, being a 3-time cancer survivor, someone that had lymphoma, had to undergo chemotherapy and radiation. My 2 sons were in graduate school. I wasn't sure if I was going to see them graduate. When I had pancreatic cancer, my boys were in high school, just like all of you, and I wasn't sure if I was going to see them graduate from high school. Most recently, I had skin cancer earlier this year and was able to beat that. And I just want to say, thank you so much for supporting us. You have no idea what it means when we're sleeping in the middle of the night, when we're thinking about our illness, during the day when you may be at work and doing other things, how your love and comfort gets us through the day. So God bless all of you, and thank you very much. To the survivors, those that are survivors like me, we are going to continue to survive. We are going to live our lives. We are going to enjoy our lives. We're going to enjoy our families. And to those that are fighting, you are not fighting alone. Each one of us is standing with you, and I personally will be with anyone. If you're having a bad day and you need someone to talk to, you want a cup of coffee or tea, I will happily meet you to make sure that you get through that day. God bless all of you. God bless all the players for being here for us. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. All right, each one of the families standing up here, I'm going to read their names. I want you guys to clap while I'm reading all of their names. They've been through it all. They've seen it all. They've stuck together. Let's hear it for the Core family, Dixon family, Doyen family, Edwards family, Galinsky family, Julian family, Lascalzo family, McCandless family, McClellan family, the McGuire family. But wait, there's more. Rosati family, the Suarez family, the Swanson family, and the Thompson family. Let's hear it for them. We'd now like to welcome the 3 brave and strong individuals and their families that we are supporting this year. Each of these families has their own story, a story of strength, resilience, and unwavering determination. They inspire us with their bravery, and today we stand together to offer them our hope, support, and encouragement as they continue on this journey. The Aguilano family and Linda Aguilano. Linda is the mother of 3 daughters attending Shoreham-Wading River Schools. Linda received a diagnosis of stage 2 rectal cancer and rectovaginal fistula. She underwent surgery in September and endured a 5-week course of chemoradiation followed by chemo infusion therapy. Linda and the Aguano family, we got your back. The Williams family and Chuck Williams, we have been so lucky to have enough to have Chuck and his family sweets and scoops, which I'm there a lot, FYI, a lot. Their family business in Shoreham community, they've given us so much from our community, and now it's our turn to give back. Chuck was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. He has endured aggressive chemotherapy treatments since his diagnosis and will likely continue to receive regular chemo treatments to ensure the cancer does not spread. Chuck and the Williams family, we have your back. The Ricciardi family and Don Ricciardi. Don was diagnosed at the age of 6 in the summer of 2022. I cannot pronounce this word. With group 3 and aggressive brain cancer, because I can't pronounce it. Don was a source of strength for Miller Avenue School when they went to the Cat Cup back in February. And now it's time to show him and his family support. Don loves baseball and spending time with his family. Don and the Riccardi family, we have your back. To our new recipients, we want you to know that you are not alone in this fight. You have an entire community standing beside you and around you, ready to offer you love, support, and encouragement every step of the way. Together we are stronger, and together we will continue to make a difference in the lives of those affected by cancer. Folks, a nice round of applause for everybody up here, still standing. All right, Hannah, it's your time.
You see her on the left, the yellow shirt? Sure. Oh, yeah, it's not the best angle though. Give me a second to lock off. Alright, there you go. Unless you want tighter.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Welcome back to Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field. What a tremendous pregame ceremony, touching ceremony they had here for cancer survivors, and tremendous job they do out here at Shoreham-Wading River. It's unfortunately something that touches way too many lives, but it's such an important message to know that the fight is not alone when it comes to battling cancer. Well, we've got a great lacrosse game coming up here as well. Hauppauge, they're coming in at 5-8 on the season. That's after a 14-3 year last year, where they were the #1 seed in the Suffolk B playoffs. So for Jim Conan, it's kind of been a story of, listen, there's a few special lacrosse players on this team, but the majority of this group, they're just tough, hard-nosed kids who are primarily other sport players who are playing the sport of lacrosse. There's not a lot of pure lacrosse players on this team. As we mentioned, 5-8 on the season for Hauppauge, but listen, they've got some dudes. Don't get us wrong, and a couple of those guys will show you now as our impact players for Hauppauge. Two really, really good lacrosse players. On the left, it's Cole Lemke. You see the numbers there for Lemke, 44-18 on the season. Jim Conan says the best player on this team, still an uncommitted senior, but he's that main cog in the engine that makes the Eagles go. We'll see him coming out of the midfield today. Generally kind of teams up in the attack with Nick Uzakowicz, but Lemke running out of the midfield today. On the other side of it, the best defender is their long stick midi, Ryan Knissel. And Knissel will likely see a lot at the face-off X as well. You see a goal in the season. Look at the ground balls and cause turnovers. Leads the Eagles in both of those categories. Knissel, a junior, just tough all-in kid, a 12-month-a-year lacrosse player. So these are two guys that are hoping to lead Hauppauge to an upset win here and a second consecutive win over Shoreham. A year ago, they beat the Wildcats, and it was a game that Conan, their head coach, said was one of the best wins that they've had in the history of their program. So certainly looking to follow that up here today as we take a look at Shoreham on the other side, 9-4 on the season. It's some uncharacteristic an up-and-down season as you see their leaders. And listen, these guys have led well. A pair of Liams, Liam Kursich on the left, Liam Taylor on the right. Kursich, a Duke commit, 33 goals, 41 assists on the year. Liam Taylor leading the back line as well. That's head coach Mike Taylor's son. Liam heading to Bryant, has done a really good job at close defense for Shoreham-Wading, wherever. But this is a team that's 9-4 on the year. Mike Taylor said, we kind of thought we had things figured out. We had things going the right way, but we've been super inconsistent. The struggles, he doesn't see it for any reason in particular. It's been some undisciplined play. He said right now we don't have a reason for it. It's just something that's been discussed lately. They thought they had rounded the corner. Shoreham did. But then they suffered a loss to West Islip on May 1st, 12-8. That was their last game. They had beaten Miller Place just before that. So Shoreham, we know how talented they are. We know all of the county and state and Long Island championships they have. So they're just a team right now trying to turn things around. And this is a game that they have that opportunity, but, you know, Taylor is also concerned because he knows what Hauppauge has, and he knows that they've got some talented players and everyone else works really, really hard, and that's going to make them a dangerous opponent here today. Let's take a look at the starters for both of these teams. First for the visitors from Hauppauge, as both teams on the field warming up before the start of this one, about 10 minutes now before the opening face-off. Some changes here for a Hauppauge team that is also a little bit banged up. So Matt Salido, generally he's running the midfield. He's up on attack. Uzakowicz, what a terrific facilitator he is. He's going to LIU. He's the all-time leading assists leader at Hauppauge High School. And the third attackman, Ethan Siegel, is your crease guy. Your first midfield line unit, Nick Kump, a Vermont commit. He's still just a junior. You got Lemke there as well as Peter Salido. There's a lot of Salido cousins on this Hauppauge team. We'll detail that as we go along. See Knizzle will be at LSM and also facing off. And then your close D of Tim Salido, Jordan Conter, and Jackson Rupel. Rupel is filling in for Dom Utano. The senior got hurt against Sayville just the other day, so he's out, and the junior Rupel steps in. In the cage for Hauppauge is Jordan Feltz, the senior. 116 saves on the year, a 57% save percentage. A guy that the kid just kind of got out of the hallway. He was a volleyball kid, 6'3", good size, and now he's found himself in the cage as the starter this year. There's been some really terrific goalies for Hauppauge, and Feltz having to kind of follow those footsteps, but has had some good moments, really, really good hands, has struggled a little bit, though, in the clearing game. The head coach, we showed you before during the ceremony, it's Jim Conan, one of the legends in Suffolk County, really Long Island lacrosse. Conan in his 13th season at the helmet. Hauppauge, a 1984 graduate of Copiague High School. He coached Copiague for 24 years before starting up at Hauppauge. His assistant coaches, there you see Jim. His assistant coach is Greg Foster. Foster is the defensive coordinator, volunteer assistant. His son Griffin, who is a captain at Binghamton, as well as Kyle Radigan, was the D2 Player of the Year for Limestone during his playing days. So good luck there at Jim Conan, one of the legends in the coaching ranks here on Long Island. We'll take a look at the starters for Shoreham-Wading River. And it's a largely unchanged despite the struggles, because they're not a deep team this year, Shoreham. So you've got Kursic, Samino, and Noah Gregoric. You've got a lot of the same names here, both in terms of first and last names. A lot of Liams, a lot of Gregorics, a lot of Kursiches as well. Your first midfield line, a change numerically there. Liam Gregoric, normally wearing number 3, wears 44 in the pink today. Ryan Wilson and Alex Kursic, who just recently flipped his commitment. He's going to Jacksonville now, was committed to Navy. At the face-off X, we'll likely see a lot of Mike Clement. Liam Gregoric took a lot of the early season face-offs, but just to sort of save his body a little bit, Clemente probably getting 60% of the face-offs today. At close D, you've got Liam Taylor, Kieran Clifford, and Danny Green. And there also might be a change there as George Green might move down low, the cousin of Danny Green. And in the cage for Shoreham-Wading River, a guy that we've seen there for a few years now, it's Jaden Galfano, the senior bound for Fairfield. There you see Galfano, 110 saves on the year, just shy of a 54% save percentage. And Mike Taylor said he wants to see the playoff Galgano down the stretch of this regular season, because when he's dialed in, there is no doubt one of the better goalies in Suffolk County. But it's, again, just finding that consistency. And Taylor says he's not pinning it on Galfano. Sometimes the defense hasn't helped him out, but across the page, he said he just wants more consistency from really everybody in his lineup. Let's take a look at the keys for this one for both of these teams. For Hauppauge, it's been a struggle at the face-off X, so they want to scrap out possessions in any way they can get them. We mentioned before, too, the clearing game has been an issue. So clearing the ball effectively, and listen, you got to make the most of your scoring opportunities when you have them against the Shoreham-Wading River team that's so explosive. So they know they can't get up and down. They're not going to play a 17-15 type of game, but they need to be able to score when they do have the ball. For Shoreham, some similar keys for Mike Taylor, right? Ball control, decision-making, and just play our game. At times, that hasn't been the case for Shoreham, and that's something that Taylor wants to see today. Mike Taylor is a nervous guy today because he is a big-time Toronto Maple Leafs fan. He is in his 10th season as Shoreham-Wading River head coach. He's a Huntsville, Ontario native. He graduated from Huntsville back in 1987. That's in northern Ontario. Father was a longtime Leafs season ticket holder back in the old Maple Leaf Gardens. 4 sons have played for Mike. You had Jake and Noah, who both got their start at Wingate. They played at William Floyd, and then Taylor moved from Floyd into the district here at Shoreham-Wading River, whereas younger son Owen, who's now at Malloy with Noah, has played, and of course now he's coaching Liam as well. Dan Luciano is Mike Taylor's defensive coordinator, and Dave Bates is the goalies coach for Shoreham-Wading River. So it's Hauppauge, it's Shoreham-Wading River, opening face-off when we return right here. It's Lax Out Cancer, and it's on Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Welcome back to Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field on the campus of Shoreham-Wading River. There are the Wildcats wearing their stylish pink jerseys here for the special Lax Out Cancer event, getting ready to get started. On the other side, of course, the Eagles of Hauppauge. Different classifications for these two. Shoreham-Wading River Class C. They are the defending champions in Class C as well, losing in the Long Island Championship a year ago to Manhasset. There you see the Eagles of Hauppauge. Last April 20th, it was a 14-6 win for Hauppauge. Joe Valenza with 5 goals to lead the way for Hauppauge. Nick Uzakowicz with 3 goals and 4 assists. Peter Solito 2-2. Nick Kump with 1 and 3. In the cage that day for Hauppauge was Cole Orashki. He had 11 saves, and Rob Gennari was 10 of 15 from the faceoff X. And Conan said of that game, it was one of the biggest wins in our program's history. So going out to Shoreham, it's an honor to play them, to be invited into this game. We're just kind of looking forward to it. Hauppauge, as we mentioned in the Open, they ended up being the number 1 seed in Class B. Going into the playoffs, they lost 10-9 in overtime in the semifinals to East Islip, a game where Charlie Heffernan tied the game with 2:53 left in the 4th and scored the winner off an assist from Matt McEntee with 3 minutes left in overtime. Lemke in that game had 3 goals and 2 assists, and Orosky made 10 saves for Hauppauge. And you lose a lot of players, really kind of everyone, but 3 or 4 players graduated from that one. We go to the face-off X, where it's actually Cole Lemke who will take the first face-off. And 44, that's Liam Gregoric. So Lemke does a little bit of everything here for Hauppauge. Neither team blessed with that Fogo, and obviously for so many years at Shoreham, right? You had a Miller doing that job. So many different Millers as Gregoric goes backwards on that opening face-off, and the Wildcats, first possession. And Taylor said in practice and in film room, has stressed, let's get back to fundamentals. And that's going to be super important for Shoreham, right? Get some hockey assists. Don't need to go behind the back with the assists. Just go straight fundamentals and let's get the job done is part of his message as a patient offensive set as well. This first one here for Shoreham-Wading River. Here's Gregoric. Feeds, spinning to his left. Good slide coming his way. And we start again now for the Wildcats. What you have in Hauppauge, you might not have all full-time lacrosse players, but you've got hard-working guys, and that's Conan says he loves this team for that, as Gregoric hounded there. As that was Liam Kursich. An errant pass goes out to his brother Alex. It's out at midfield now. A couple dudes on the other side fishing for it. We'll have a push with possession, so it'll stay with Shoreham-Wading River. But Hauppauge, they've got hard-nosed, tough kids and a great coach as well. So that's a good recipe for success as you continue on in the season, especially on this side of the ball. Because you just coach some guys up. They've got athletes. They got some dudes. As here's Liam Gregoric. Hands it off. Semino with the first shot off the mark. That's Ryan Wilson. They work it to X. Little hitch, step down shot, and that's wide by Gregoric. It's Noah Gregoric, the 8th grader, on the restart. He's a guy who's pretty comfortable in his skin, even though he's a starting 8th grader, because he's had all his older brothers before him to do this job. Great opportunity. That one was eaten in front, as it looked like Liam Gregoric had a step. Never made its way to Feltz. 3 shots, none on target yet for Shoreham. Here's Alex Kursich. Gets knocked down, keeps possession. Turning the cage, firing another shot off the target. That was Liam Kursich. Let's see if shot number 5 makes its way to the cage. Lefty one, and it does. Ryan Wilson. He gives Shoreham-Wading River the 1-0 lead. So it took 5 shots, but Ryan Wilson finds the back of the net. He is that do-it-all guy. Can play close D in practice, jokes around, steps in goal. Just such a valuable member of this Shoreham-Wading River team. And there you see the Siena commit getting goal number 18 on the season. Really, really high lacrosse IQ for Ryan Wilson. So already that different look. That's Knissel 44 with the pole for Hauppauge. And this is a win for the Eagles. He battled Clemente and got the win. So we're even on the face-off X, and the first possession now for Hauppauge. And there's Nick Kump. Special talent. A guy who's got to pretty much do everything for this Hauppauge team in the midfield. He's a one-man clear. He's going to Vermont, where another Hauppauge graduate, Danny Murphy, is the offensive coordinator. Here's Kump. Slide comes his way. Spins. Still has it. Kump hands off. Skip pass. Good ball movement here for Hauppauge. In and out of the stick of Ethan Siegel. Good attempt to try to keep it alive by Matt Salito, but will go the other way off the turnover. There's Galfano, has been in that cage in some really big games for Shoreham-Wading River over the years. Kieran Clifford gets the clear, and they'll work it to Noah Gregoric. Special talent as an 8th grader. Mike Taylor says, I remember him on the sidelines with a stick in his hand wearing diapers. So he has been around this program, obviously, for a very long time. 7 is Alex Kursich. Gregoric feeds the crease, turnaround shot, and a great save by Feltz to deny Noah Gregoric. First save for Feltz. And it's got to feel good for the Hauppauge goalie. One is Brendan Meskill, who has earned himself the ability to step on the field a little bit more. We'll see him on attack right now out of the midfield. The UMass Lowell commit. He now goes high crease as it's Alex Kursich looking to dodge. 2-man game at X. Step down, bouncer, Feltz, another save. But he can't get the clear. Now he does get the ball back into his stick. So 2 early saves. And this is, again, part of the issue for Hauppauge. It's the clearing game. They bounce it across midfield. And Jim Conan, the Hauppauge head coach, wants to talk it over. Again, detailing the troubles they've had clearing the ball. Well, a year ago, Shoreham-Wading River, there's a look at their huddle. They went 14-6, beating Bayport Blue Point 13-6 in the semifinals. They beat Mount Sinai, their rivals, 10-7 in the Suffolk C final, losing to both of those teams in the regular season before their season ended in the Long Island Championship to Manhasset 11-6. They've got a bunch of guys from that team: Stephen Kane at Marist, Will Miller facing off at Siena, Ryan Herr at Marist, Luke Gorman from that team at Pace, and they've got others too who are currently playing next level. Xavier Arline, his season ended in the Patriot League semifinals last night, but a rare Division I dual sport guy. Arline also the quarterback in Annapolis. Jake Wilson, part of that Duke squad. Tyler Schwartz and Johnny Schwartz, both at North Carolina, and Trevor Kessel out at Michigan. Just a few of those next level Wildcats for a program that has regularly churned out some terrific talent, going back to Tom Rotans, who started this Lax Out Cancer competition, this annual event, and to the modern day now with Taylor as head coach. So off the timeout, here's Hauppauge. Split dodge, and that shot deflected in front. First shot opportunity for Hauppauge. And that was Kump to do so. Here's Matt Salito from X. A little bit undersized, but a crafty guy. They're going to invert him, as you see there. Looking to get him the feed from X. Back in his defender out as Kump. Slide comes his way. We'll go back to X where Lemke is. And again, your better lacrosse players are on this side of the ball for Hauppauge, so you want to kind of identify those guys. 3-4 guys. Here's one of them in Lemke. Lemke off the screen. Nearly loses it. Kicks it back out. Good ball movement here for Hauppauge. Kemp to X. That's Uzakowicz. Tough feed, and there's the goal, the equalizer from Connor Haggerty. Nice passing for Hauppauge. Haggerty with the finish. And we are all tied at 1. Haggerty, another one of those tough, undersized kids. You see in the replay, gets the feed from Kump and puts it away for goal number 4 on their season. For Haggerty, just really good at the crease. Good IQ kid, another undersized kid, as this is a face-off one, and Gregoric looks to initiate some quick offense. So Gregoric will back out now, and Shoreham will slow things down as he'll look to switch that stick, go from the face-off stick to his, what he hopes is goal-scoring stick. There's a pass out to midfield, and again, some patience offensively now from Shoreham-Wading River. For so many years, we were used to that kind of NASCAR look from Shoreham with so many talented offensive players, and they do have them on this team, and there's a lot of those guys who are seniors, which is why Mike Taylor kind of scratches his head at why there's been so many struggles to this point. Here's Liam Kursich. Has had to be that guy, that alpha for much of his life here in Shoreham, but has done a good job just getting other guys involved as well. Gregoric, hounded, gets to the Kursich, tries to spin, goes skip pass, low to high, and there's the goal for Shoreham-Wading River. It's Ryan Wilson with his second. So Wilson, another goal. Kursic, the assist. And there you see the double comes, which frees up Wilson. And the Siena commit nets his second. Had 5 points in that win against Miller Place. And Mike Taylor said he didn't realize 4 of them were via the assists. So he said that's just the kind of guy you want in your team. And Wilson being rewarded with both of Shoreham-Wading River's goals here to start this first quarter. Face-off win goes to Mike Clementi, the junior. And a timeout called by Shoreham-Wading River. You see in that huddle somewhere at least, right? Mike Taylor, the head coach. We mentioned him before. In his 10th season as Shoreham-Wading River head coach. Huntsville, Ontario, 1987. Played box lacrosse like so many do in Canada. Had a really cool story for me. He said he played in Oshawa, right? I had mentioned to him I had gone up to Toronto for a trip a few years back, went to an Oshawa Generals game. Said there's a burger joint in Oshawa where, like, you walk in and there's a freezer. You pick out your burger, they make it for you, and you look on the walls in this Oshawa burger joint, and there's pictures of so many NHL legends, right? Like Wayne Gretzky and others. When they're in town, when they're in Toronto, they go back to this place. He forgot the name of the place, but he obviously remembers it pretty well. Said the burgers are terrible, but there's so much nostalgia there in Oshawa, which is such a great hockey town. And listen, they love the lacrosse in Canada as well. So Mike Taylor brings a little bit of that box lacrosse background as well to his guys here at Shoreham-Wading River. And as we mentioned in the open, a very nervous guy right about now. Big-time Maple Leafs fan. Had the dynamite sticks a couple games back when they were looking like they get eliminated Game 5. They forced the Game 7 tonight in Boston. So we know we're not calling Mike Taylor tonight around 8:30 or so. He'll be locked in to the screen to watch his beloved Leafs maybe pull off a massive upset. Or just more struggles in Game 7. Here's Liam Gregoric. Spins. Nice feed. Skip pass. Low to low. And Brendan Meskill buries it. And you know Taylor's got to like what he's seeing. Some terrific assists as well. And Meskill gets the skip pass his way. You see Semino with the skip. And then a good finish, low to low from Meskill. His 12th goal of the season. And 2 of the 3 goals to this point for Shoreham-Wading River have been assisted goals. And none have been behind the back types. And another different look from the face-off X for Hauppauge. This is their 3rd different look at the face-off X in this first quarter alone. And they'll poll again. It's Ruben Lewin. Just got called up, and that's got to really burn Conan there, right? Because you do what you need to get done to win the face-off, but then you throw the ball away. So it'll go down as a face-off win, but you don't win the possession, which is more certainly important as Shoreham-Wading River, 2-goal lead, ball back in their sticks. Here's Semino. Back out to Liam Gregoric. Hands it off to Alex Kursic. Here's Semino, the sophomore. First-year starter, has been very good. The lefty for Shoreham-Wading River. Gorick goes downhill. They'll play a two-man game at X again. Nice feed up front. Knocked down well. And now Hauppauge will look to clear. The knockdown was by Tim Solito. And Kump gets the clear. Spins. Kump goes back to his left. Thought he might have had a chance to shoot there, but opted for possession here. Lemke plays catch with Kump. Just rolls it out. That's Drew DiBenedetto, the junior. Really only about 5 guys are in the midfield. DiBenedetto and Connor Haggerty are the 2 kind of second midfield guys, but it's really a 5-line first midfield, if you will, as Matt Solito inside the final minute of this first quarter. He draws the short stick in Ryan Wilson. Backs up Wilson. Wilson, one of the 3 Shoreham-Wading River goals, or 2, I should say, in the first quarter. You certainly sense here with inside the final 30 seconds as Kump gets downhill. Kump fires wide of the cage. That Hauppauge looking to hold here for the last 16 seconds remaining as Uzakowicz puts it back into play. Solito, here's Lemke, loses it. It's on the turf now. Loose ball, it comes to Shoreham-Wading River. Good ground ball by Kurzic. And here we go, upfield. And Shoreham-Wading River will just run out of time as the first quarter comes to an end. But a good one for the host Wildcats. They've got a 3-1 lead over Hauppauge. It's all part of Lax Out Cancer here at Shoreham-Wading River. Second quarter when we return on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media Pass is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Playoffs. For semifinal and championship coverage of boys and girls lacrosse, flag football, and baseball, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Varsity Media is the home for New York high school sports.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
High school sports fans, Varsity Media Pass is the exclusive live stream partner of Nassau County Playoffs. For semifinal and championship coverage of boys and girls lacrosse, flag football, and baseball, head to varsitymediapass.com to order. Varsity Media is the home for New York high school sports.
Back at Thomas Kootenella Memorial Field, Dylan Butler, our entire Varsity Media crew here with you for the start of the second quarter. Shoreham-Wading River, a 3-1 lead over Hauppauge. And again, the pole does the job as Ruben Lewin. As now Hauppauge looks to go quick. First flag. Step down, fired wide. And a first man-up opportunity now for Hauppauge. As going in, Liam Taylor. I think it's a 30-second push for Taylor. A guy who maybe a couple of years ago took too many needless penalties. So good chance here. 32nd man up for Hauppauge. Little extra space here for them to operate. Here's Uzakowicz, the LIU commit. Salido. Low to low! The extra man opportunity goal. Nick Kump pulls the Eagles within one. You see it again. Kump gets the ball from Salido. Will go low to low. A goal and an assist for the Vermont commit. Goal number 15 on the season for Kump. Had a lot of chances, recruited by a ton of different schools. One of those late bloomers, though, in the sport of lacrosse. A great job by Vermont to jump on him. Loved his visit up there as this faceoff goes for Shoreham after back-to-back wins for Hauppauge. And you got to figure there is some comfort level there for Kump as well with, as we mentioned, Murphy, the Hauppauge graduate, as the offensive coordinator there. Of course, in college lacrosse, this is tournament time, as there's precious few bids available. Look at the defense here by Hauppauge. And now Shoreham will try to ride it back, knowing the clearing troubles that Hauppauge has had. But a great job by Ryan Knissel. And here comes Kump, the goal scorer. So Knissel had the knockdown. Ground ball was picked up. Good clear. And Hauppauge a chance now to tie this game at 3. Taylor was blunt about it. So listen, we're concerned here because we're coming off a loss. We're not playing well. We're super inconsistent right now. And we're going to face a team now that's just going to play so hard for 48 minutes. So they've got to be equal or better to that Shoreham-Wading River does here this afternoon. Here's Matt Salido. Here's Kump up top. Nice feed to Uzakowicz. Eagles goal line extended. Good defense by Taylor. And there's Lemke. Back to Salido. There's 3 of them on this team, so your odds are pretty good. You just say Salido, and he probably has the ball. Conan said probably in his 8 years or the last 8 years, there's been at least one Salido as part of his program. He's got 3 right now. Slide comes. On the bounce, the feed, and the possession stays alive. Salido thought he might dodge there. Nice spin again. Good slide for Shoreham. Recognizing the danger players. Skip pass. Coming downfield. Great save by Galfano to deny Lemke. So his first save of the game. And a great clear. And now numbers for Shoreham-Wading River. Faking the skip. Lefty shot. And Feltz the denial. Save number 3 for Feltz. So the game sped up there a little bit, and both goalies responded in kind. As it's Uzakowicz. a starter with Lemke since the 9th grade on this Hauppauge team. Just a great lefty attackman is number 4, Uzakowicz. The all-time assist leader at Hauppauge, led Long Island in assists a year ago. 38 helpers on the season for the LIU-bound senior. Speaking of LIU, saw them lose a tough one the other night to Manhattan in the MAC tournament. Here's Uzakowicz, backs it up. Feeds it to X. Patience. Lemke reverses course. Uzakowicz. At some point, you wonder if the officials will put the stall warning up. And there was a glimpse now at the scoreboard to kind of see how much time has elapsed as Uzakowicz has it. To X. Maybe one more rotation here for Hauppauge, and we might then see the stall warning. Good look at Salido as Gregoric on him. That's Lemke in and out of his stick. A chase for it. Ground ball picked up by Lemke. Now there's numbers if they can move quickly. Hauppauge, a little hitch. Back out to Salido. Uzakowicz. Good defending by Alex Kursic. Uzakowicz, hammered by Kursic, lowers his shoulder. Good action there. What a feed off the crossbar by Salido. A great look to the crease, and Salido hammered the shot off the bar. Here's the Benedetto. Gets it up top to Kump. A long possession for the Eagles, and Kump tries to go high, and Galfano makes the save, his second of this first half. And Shoreham, the Hauppauge fans won't like it because they thought they didn't have possession, but the timeout came from Shoreham just as the struggles to try to clear came. We showed you some of those next level guys for Shoreham-Wading River. Well, there's some certainly playing college lacrosse for Hauppauge as well. We'll show you those guys in a moment as well. As we said, this is the time of year you start looking a little closer at the college lacrosse scene. As you see some of the guys now playing next level for Hauppauge. Jojo Provenzano up at Binghamton. Valenza, we just mentioned before, in his first year out up at Siena. Damian Levin at VMI. Henselder at SUNY Geneseo. And yet another Salido, Andrew Salido at Muhlenberg as well. So those are some of the guys for Hauppauge playing next level. We showed you the Shoreham-Wading River guys before. We've got a bunch of exciting lacrosse coming up for you on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We'll show you some of those upcoming sportscasts we have. A big one in Nassau County tomorrow. New Hyde Park, Long Beach, 5 o'clock, followed by Chaminade St. Anthony's. If St. Anthony's wins that, they win the Catholic Championship. If Chaminade wins, they go to a third game. Girls lacrosse, Massapequa, Cold Spring Harbor, Belmore, JFK, and Plain Edge. On the boys' side, I'll be up at the Bird's Nest as Connecticut takes on Huntington. EI, Mount Sinai. Chaminade, Manhasset in the Reegs Rock game, and then it's Cold Spring Harbor, Wantagh. All those games on the Varsity Media Sports Network, youtube.com/Varsity Media. Off the timeout, Shoreham-Wading River ball. And there goes Liam Gregoric. Taylor said it's been difficult to kind of get a balance between Liam Kursich and Liam Gregoric, because both guys really have that ability to kind of score at will. And it's a nice problem to have, don't get us wrong, right? But you'd love to get both guys firing on all cylinders, get them as many touches as they deserve, and let them kind of do their thing. Here's Liam Gregoric, gets downhill, fires wide. Shot number 11 for the Wildcats in this first half. Here's Ryan Wilson, 2 goals for the Siena-bound senior. He draws the short stick. Good movement here for Shoreham-Wading River. Gregoric up top, slide comes his way, ducks under that one. Feeds it across. Step down shot fired wide by Liam Kursich. Here's Noah Gregoric. Semino, the lefty attackman. Back up top, here's Wilson. Hot hand in this first half. Meskel hands off. Spinning with Semino. Going lefty to righty, the jump shot, and wide of the mark. Good look there at Liam Kursich. We'll head to Duke. Part of the message in these struggles, Mike Taylor told him don't try to be a hero, get other guys going, and he's done a really good job of doing that during these uncharacteristic struggles that Shoreham has had during this regular season. Here's Noah Gregoric. He too draws a short stick. There's only so many poles Hauppauge can throw, right? As beats his man, feeds to X. Good look to the crease, and Feltz another save. His 4th of this first half. As Uzakowicz now on the ball. He will not draw the short stick, that is for sure, as one of the better facilitators in Suffolk County. He'll get it back, and Hauppauge will call a timeout. We'll take it with them as well. 2:05 left first half. It's Lax Out Cancer from Shoreham-Wading River, and it's right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's premier high school sports network.
Snap more than the ball? We've got specialists for that. Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Did you just have the best athletic year of your life? And now you want to show it off to college coaches? Well, let Varsity Media help you. Varsity Media's college recruiting videos show off your unique skills to help you land a spot on the team of your dream school. We'll provide music, spot shadow effects, and a link to send to your next coach. Contact us today for more information. Don't rely on word of mouth or cold emails. Let Varsity Media help you take your game to the next level.
Welcome back to Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field here on the campus of Shoreham-Wading River High School. Dylan Butler, our entire Varsity Media crew here with you. Final couple minutes of this first half. A low-scoring one, Shoreham-Wading River with a 3-2 lead, but Hauppauge with the ball and a chance to tie things up. Here's Matt Salido. And there's Haggerty. He's got a goal. One of the two. Haggerty and Kump with the 2 goals for Hauppauge. Here's Uzakowicz. To X where Lemke operates. Some good patience here from Hauppauge. Back to Lemke, and Uzakowicz has it. Perhaps here a chance for Hauppauge to hold for the final shot of the first half. As Toledo will play catch up top with Haggerty. They work it to X. That's where Lemke is. Lemke's got the pole, tries to beat him. That pole being George Green. Step down shot, finds its way in! Cole Lemke! And we are tied at 3. Take another look. See Lemke there operating from X. Look at the jump shot. Terrific power for Lemke. Goal number 45 on the season for the uncommitted senior. And a huge one with 51 seconds left in the second quarter for Hauppauge. Back to the faceoff X. It's going to be Liam Gregoric. You see him wearing 44 there. I believe it's Ruben Lewin on the other side. Listed as a Fogo, but doing so with the long pole. Obviously, when you do that, you want to get the wings involved. And this one, a clean win for Gregoric. The feed, the shot, and the goal for Shoreham. Liam Kursic. And we were tied for a precious few seconds as Shoreham-Wading River goes back in front.
Goal number 5, Liam Kursic, assisted by number 44, Liam Gregoric.
And you see it all comes from that clean face-off win, low to low for Kursic. Goal number 34 of the season. And a really timely face-off win as well by Liam Gregoric. And that's now Lemke. Certainly a lot of different looks for Hauppauge at the faceoff X. Really only just a 2. And another clean win. Gregoric with 40 seconds left. And that's been part of the struggles for Hauppauge this year, especially of late, really struggling at the faceoff X. Good stick check. Lemke nearly took it away. Loose ball. A bouncer knocked around. A scrum for it with 17 seconds picked up by Kursic. Here's Gregoric with 12. Draws the double, feeds the crease. What a save by Feltz. Rebound fired wide. Alex Kursic with the rebound attempt. The 5th save, maybe the best yet for Feltz. No backup, so 4 seconds left. Hauppauge can really just run out this first half now on the restart as it's Knissel with the ball in that far corner. Knissel will just heave one downfield. Maybe you're looking for some late chaos. It'll bounce in front of Galfano's goal and be no problem. But what a fun first half we had. Low scoring, but some good effort for both teams. As Shoreham-Wading River has a 4-3 lead on Hauppauge. You're watching the latest Lax Out Cancer event here from Shoreham-Wading River on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Dante does it again! Defensive play. Dante Madaro. Killico ties it up by Tieso.
Steps up and score.
a jump shot for Nell.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Snap more than the ball? We've got specialists for that. Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Orland & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hey parents, how about a bobblehead for your athlete? Bobbleheads are one of the most preferred personalized gift items today, and it's so easy to order. All you need is a photo of your athlete, a model number from our extensive collection of bobbleheads, and the sculpting process begins. 2 proofs are sent for your approval, and once it's approved, in a few weeks, your bobblehead is on the way. It's that simple. Order your bobblehead today by logging into varsitymediapass.com and click catalogs, or call 516-403-2050.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable, and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media. Did you just have the best athletic year of your life, and now you want to show it off to college coaches? Well, let Varsity Media help you. Varsity Media's college recruiting videos show off your unique skills to help you land a spot on the team of your dream school. We'll provide music, spot shadow effects, and a link to send to your next coach. Contact us today for more information. Don't rely on word of mouth or cold emails. Let Varsity Media help you take your game to the next level. Varsity Media is offering a video folder that you can customize to meet your needs. A photo of your athlete can be elegantly placed in the front panel. Essential statistics with a biography can be printed on the inside panel, and videos can be downloaded and viewed on an LCD screen for as long as 2 hours. The attractive video folder can be placed on a coffee table and instantly becomes a conversation starter. Order your video folder today by logging into varsitymediapass.com and click Catalogs, or give us a call at 516-403-2050.
High school sports fans, are you following Varsity Media on our YouTube channel? For the best coverage of New York high school sports, make sure you head to youtube.com/varsity media. 3 easy steps. First, hit that like button, and then be sure to subscribe. And finally, tap that yellow bell to be notified of all of our upcoming sportscasts. Thank you for following Varsity Media on YouTube.
Back at Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field, Dylan Butler, our entire Varsity Media crew here with you. It's halftime, and it's Shoreham-Wading River with a slim 4-3 lead. Let's take a look at some of the first half stats, kind of see how we got there. So the significant shot edge for Shoreham-Wading River, they had the first 5 shots of this game. The 5th one is the one that found the back of the net, and Hauppauge has clawed their way back, and you can see the 5 saves for Feltz, keeping his team in it, denying some of those good chances. Shoreham winning 4 of the 6 first half faceoffs, and there's only one man-up opportunity, and Hauppauge cashed in on that 30-second technical foul against Taylor as they get the man-up goal. For Hauppauge, Nick Kump, Cole Lemke, and Connor Haggerty with goals. Kump had a goal and an assist in that first half. On the other side for Shoreham-Wading River, Ryan Wilson had the early hot hand, 2 goals for him, a goal and an assist for Liam Kursich. Brendan Meskill with a goal as well for Shoreham-Wading River. And this is all part, it's really the finale here this afternoon of a really fun lacrosse afternoon here out at Shoreham-Wading River. It's Lax Out Cancer, an event that started by Tom Rotans back in 2008, and the idea was, to help the local community. And there was a family of a local child battling cancer, and that's sort of how this whole thing started, and it's continued ever since, gotten bigger and bigger every single year. Terrific fundraising event. Love the fact that it's local, right? And on one hand, it's sad. You've got so many families that are affected by cancer, but it's a community that has rallied in so many different ways for their own, and this is another example of that here out in Shoreham-Wading River. So terrific event, completely run by volunteers. You want to find out more, you want to have a chance to perhaps give to the cause. You see it there on the bottom, laxoutcancer.org. So back for the start, and facing off for Hauppauge, we mentioned before, right? Ruben Lewin is a guy just called up for this game and has done a pretty good job considering this one. Gregora kind of hiked backwards. So it's the 5th face-off win for Shoreham-Wading River. And as they did to start the first half, the Wildcats start with possession here in the second half. Wildcats, defending county champions, their 14th Suffolk title, happening last year. As Gregoric has it, they've got 7 Long Island championships and then 4 state titles as well. Their last state championship coming back in 2019. Spinning, nearly blowing a tire, coming back around was Gregoric. They work a 2-man game at X. Little stutter step and the feed. Nice one to the crease, but unable to get it was Noah Gregoric. He goes out, and it will be Hauppauge ball. Putting it back in is Kump. saw a lot of patience from Hauppauge offensively in the first half. Expect the same here as well, as that's Matt Salito drawing the short stick and Kursic. That pass off the mark, though, so now Salito's got to get on his horse and deal with Kursic all the way out at midfield. Good move by the junior. Still on it. Hands off. Feed to the crease. Turnaround shot. Galfano. A really good-looking save. Ground ball, though, stays with Hauppauge. Third save for Galfano, the Fairfield commit. And here's Lemke. No, I was right the first time. Kump 15. Back out to Salito. Salito started on attack, but this is where he's been more prevalent this year out of the midfield. And there is Lemke handing off. Uzakowicz back to Lemke. Did it go in? And it did. Snuck in. Galfano made the save, but the ball kind of rotated into the net. We'll show you the replay as Hauppauge ties it up at 4. There's a shot. Look at the ball just off of Galfano. Tries to do the right thing there. Pull it out of the net, put it in his stick. Show it to the ref, but the official saw that it crossed over the line. Goal number 2 on this game for Lemke, and the 46th of the season for the uncommitted senior. Clemente, clean win. And Jim Conan said of Lemke, the best player of our team, a pure scorer, a guy who can score in any way, shape, or form. Righty, a lefty, inside, off the dodge, off the cut. Just able to score. Has had to do a lot of different things. He clears the ball as well. Against Sayville, a tough 1-goal loss for Hauppauge. Had to win some faceoffs down the stretch. And Lemke, another one of these guys who has started since the 9th grade. So your pure lacrosse guys, you've got Uzakowicz, Kump, and Lemke. And there's a pure lacrosse guy. Liam Gregoric stings it up high. And Shoreham-Wading River, 5-4 lead. You see him off the dodge, lowering the shoulder, taking the contact, and a great look there, just sneaking it inside that top corner for Gregoric, who is just an absolute beast. So 1-1 now for Liam in this game. 5-4 the lead for Shoreham. And Clemente goes backwards, and it's a ground ball picked up by Shoreham-Wading River. Another face-off win, as it was Kursic to pick it up off the ground. Here's Samino. Terrific scoring lefty attackman, but a guy who does a little bit of everything to it there as well. Athletic, a guy who can dodge, make some good looks as well. As Taylor said, he's happy with his progress and growth this season, and just a sophomore. You think about, too, your starting attackman. Yeah, you've got the alpha and Liam Kursic, obviously going to Duke as a senior, but you've got Samino, a sophomore, and Noah Gregoric, an 8th grader, right? That's your nucleus, your foundation a little bit now going forward for a few years. As there is Samino now. Meskill, a senior who has elevated his game down the stretch of this regular season, which has been a struggle for Shoreham-Wading River. Oh, and an errant pass there as Kursic tried to pick out Wilson. Now let's see if Hauppauge can clear, which again has been a struggle this season. And that's a tough ground ball to pick up for Lemke. Good turn, feeding the crease, Galfano! The denial. Wouldn't have counted anyway, would have been a crease violation. But a big save for Galfano, the 4th of this game. So Hauppauge kind of went quick there. That was Ethan Siegel with the crease dodge. As Kursic goes to Kursic, the law firm. Here's Samino. Switching left to right. Oh, kick save and a beauty by Feltz. Both of these goalies have come to play. But a failed clear, Shoreham gets it back. Liam Gregoric. And here's Liam Kursic. Done a better job, or has done a really good job this year being a field general. And with a more patient offensive set that Shoreham has showed, he's largely the quarterback of that. And there he is with the ball in his stick. Handing off to Gregoric. They'll play the two-man game and work it to goal line extended to Noah Gregoric. A hitch, skip pass, good ball movement from Shoreham. Bouncer! And there's the goal for number 44, Liam Gregoric.
Goal number 44, Liam Gregoric, assisted by number 6, Ryan Wilson.
Good ball movement, another assisted goal, something that Taylor will certainly like here for Shoreham-Wading River. We take another look. You see Wilson with the pass. And you can't give a player of Liam Gregoric's ability that kind of time and space. Buries it. The Hopkins-bound senior. Goal number 29 on the season. He's got 2-1. Ryan Wilson's got 2-1. Liam Kursic has 1-1. But of your 6 goals this afternoon, 4 have come via the assist, which is something Taylor has preached, and also just the simple play on the assist, right? We didn't see any behind-the-back assist here, any of those kind of pretty plays you might see on Instagram, right? It's just the fundamentals, and that's kind of what the story has been here of late this week for Shoreham-Wading River. Let's get back to fundamentals. There's so many talented guys on this team, guys who have the ability to make the special plays, but Taylor has said, listen, let's get some hockey assists. Let's just make the right play and let our playmakers find the back of the net. So a 2-goal advantage for Shoreham with the ball, an opportunity to take their largest lead of this one. Look at the time and room, and firing wide was Alex Kursic. A grinder. His presence on the field is great. He is the hype guy on this Wildcats team. Sometimes to a point where Taylor asks him to dial it down a little bit. Oh, he's at about 11 on the hype meter. Here's Meskel. Low shot fired wide by Alex Kursic. We saw Shoreham get out to like a 3-1 lead early, but they've yet to have a 3-goal lead. And that would be danger zone time for Hauppauge because of their struggles at the face-off X. Ooh, crafty low shot by Noah Gregoric. The backup, though, wasn't there. So Knissel looks to get it back in play, and again, Hauppauge needing desperately to get it clear. And that's Ethan Siegel. Pumps the brakes. Uzakowicz, smart lacrosse play just to get that ball there, but he's hounded there by Taylor. And now Hauppauge can get into their offense. Again, we expect this to be a patient set. That said, Lemke beats his man, fires wide of the cage. And Hauppauge is one of those teams, 5-8 on the season. Not a lot of full-time lacrosse guys, but a dangerous side, there is no doubt. They've been in 1-goal games, and Conan said we just haven't got a break, whether it's situationally in a game, whether it's injury bug. As this one bounces around, still loose in front. Galfano tries to get his stick on it. Popped out, still loose. And Shoreham comes away with Meskel. And that could even be one of those situational things that he talked about, right? As the bouncer attempted pole goal by Taylor off the mark. But Hauppauge looking at an opportunity there to cut it to 1, ball in front of the net, and then it becomes a 50-50 ground ball. And now some more patience as we approach the final minute of this third quarter. Four different goal scorers for Shoreham-Wading River for their 6 goals. As Kursitz. Good job defensively with the harassment, and they'll lose the ball. That was Tim Solito, 25, with the call as turnover. And now Hauppauge with 38 left in this third quarter. Perhaps that chance again. But they've got to get the clear. That's Nick Kump. Gets it across to Uzakowicz. Back up top to Matt Solito. Hegarty's got a goal today. Oh, and look at that, stripped by Alex Kursic. And an opportunity now, unsettled for Shoreham. The skip pass, the step down, in and out. And Feltz with the save, somehow denying Kursic. Back down the field, the horn sounds. What a chance there for Shoreham. But Feltz, maybe one of those breaks that hasn't gone Hauppauge's way this year. They get one late in this third quarter. Another look. Shot, save. Oh, look at the bounce. Back out. 2-goal game. You're watching it all right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Dante does
Terrific
it again!
Defensive play. Dante Zadaro.
Illico ties it up.
Move by Yeso steps up and score.
A jump shot for Nell. We welcome you back out to Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field. Dylan Butler, our entire Varsity Media crew here. Fourth quarter about to begin, but before it does, want to thank, of course, Orland and Cohen. Terrific sponsor for today's contest. You talk about best in show. That's what Orland and Cohen is. They do such an incredible job donating their time and their money and their expertise as well to the student athletes all over Long Island. Orland and Cohen Orthopedic Group. Special thanks to them. So fourth quarter about to begin, and there you see number 13, Feltz. Big save there at the end, and that's one of those juice moments, right? If Kirschus gets that one, listen, it's a 3-goal lead. You're winning it at the X. Maybe that changes things. So maybe a juice moment for Hauppauge. A team that could be dangerous down the stretch. You look at the different classifications. In Class A in Suffolk, you got to think it's Hills and Northport, Ward Melville, of course, in that mix. In Class B, East Islip has been that team, and they did beat Hauppauge, but Conan said, listen, we love another shot. Why not? Certainly the pressure will be off of them. And in Class C this year, it's been all about Bayport Blue Point. But you don't count out these Wildcats in whatever color they're wearing. A push off the face-off by Rupel, and we'll go the other way. And again, it's just been about consistency. The talent is there. There is no question about Shoreham and their talent this year. It's just playing consistent lacrosse. And that's going to be the challenge down these final few regular season games and now into the postseason. As Kirschitz, that's Alex, passing off the ball. He had a big defensive play. As Hauppauge, it appeared the Eagles would settle for the last shot. Noah Gregoric. And again, if you followed the years of Shoreham lacrosse from Xavier Arline and Chris Gray and guys of that ilk, you're not used to this slowed down offense. It's been a kind of Rutgers-esque NASCAR look over the years. But when you're struggling to find that consistency, again, maybe you slow things down, right? You pass the ball around. You make the right lacrosse play. Backup was there, so Wilson gets it back in. Feed goes to Semino, and now it's to X. Gregoric back up top. Gregoric loses it. Good stick check at a better ground ball picked up by Alex Kirschus. And apologies to the entire Kirschus clan, butchering their name through 3 quarters. Here's Wilson. Granted, with so many Gregorics and Kirschuses on the field, you can pretty much kind of go first name. But then again, there's so many Liams out there. So here's Alex Kershitz up top. Liam Kershitz. The feed, that's a tough one. It's picked up, they'll goal line extended. Low to low, Feltz the save. Denied, Gregoric. And here's Alex Kershitz, and that's another one that falls into the turf, picked up by Hauppauge. And now they've got numbers with Kump. Hands off to Uzakowicz. Uzakowicz, overhand shot, wide of the mark. Backup was there by Siegel. So the Eagles a chance now to cut their deficit to 1. Here's Matt Salito. And Uzakowicz spins, fires his pass. That was a low shot by Lemke, and Uzakowicz was there to back up. Here's Kump. In on his hands is Kieran Clifford. And this is what we expected to see. Clifford, usually a starting close D, but moving up now to LSM because of how good Hauppauge is in the midfield. And we mentioned Bayport. They're another team with some terrific midfielders as well, so that might be kind of a permanent late season switch as Uzakowicz rounded the cage, got some power on that jump shot, but missed the mark. And the other part of that change then is George Green going down low. As it's Uzakowicz. He's been held off the score sheet, which is credit to Shoreham on this side of the ball. Look at the effort by Danny Green, the cousin. 4-on-4 there. A little stutter step. And again, the kick out. Ethan Siegel, generally the crease guy. Low shot! And Uzakowicz. He might be one of the better facilitators in Suffolk, but finds the back of the net. Big goal for Hauppauge.
Goal number 4, Nick Uzakowicz.
Goal number 25 in the season for the LIU-bound senior. Another look. Just a low bouncer. So hard to make that save. Far post as well for Uzakowicz. 63 points on the season for Uzakowicz. And it's, again, a 1-goal game. And jumping early there was Clemente. So a chance here for the Eagles to tie things. As it's Lemke, terrific athleticism out of Cole Lemke. Got to figure there'll be somewhere next level for Lemke to play. He's just too talented to not find a home. Here's Drew DiBenedetto, the junior. Raw, but athletic. A guy who will see a lot more time next year with the likes of Lemke and Uzakowicz graduating. Matt Salito up top. You've got some hockey guys, primary hockey guys on this Hauppauge team. You've got some football guys, volleyball guys. But here's an all-in lacrosse guy in Uzakowicz. His goal has pulled the Eagles to within 1. Draws the best pull in Taylor, who forces him now to X. Good matchup, this one. Uzakowicz versus Taylor. The slide comes. Uzakowicz fakes the pass. Still has it. Absolutely harassed. And how about that effort from a guy that Taylor calls a beast in Gregoric. Never leaving the field is Gregoric. They work it to X again. That time it was Drew DiBenedetto feeding. Here's Lemke. Slide comes. Back to Uzakowicz. Oh, what a look! And the finish by Siegel. And we are tied at 6.
Goal number 10, Ethan Siegel.
That was just Exhibit A of how good a facilitator Uzakowicz is. What a feed. Take another look. Finds the cutter, pinpoint pass. And Siegel, all he has to do, listen, he's that crease guy, that finisher inside. Scored 5 goals on East Islip this year. Goal number 24 of the season. Ties things at 6. With 5:12 left in the fourth quarter. Clean win for Gregoric. Hands off, jumper off the mark by Kirschis. Backup was there, though, in Noah Gregoric. Meskill hands it off to Alex Kirschis. And you wonder, the later we go in this game, the more this game is in the balance. Is that perhaps advantage Hauppauge just because of Shoreham's struggles? And listen, Hauppauge has struggled too, but they knew coming off the bus, they're the underdog here today. But they did pick up a historic win over Shoreham a year ago. Goal line extended, spinning. Good defense applied by Salido. Splitting defenders, firing just wide was Noah Gregoric. Beat his man, split dodge. And you got to think, that's an 8th grader, right? In a year, even 2 years' time, buries that one. Not that he hasn't buried plenty of opportunities this year. Here's Noah now, goal line extended. Good look back out to Liam Kirschis. He'll get it back. Tries to take advantage of the short stick matchup, though the slide was coming. Kirschis again. He's the alpha who doesn't try to act like the alpha, right? Where doesn't want to try to be the guy. And whoa, we've got a flag here. This happened after the timeout was called. And we saw some clapping by Alex Kirschis. Let's see if we could follow the officials. What do we have? Haven't seen an indication. And it looks like it'll be Hauppauge down a man. They've put it on the scoreboard. As actually, you know what? It's going to be for both teams. So both teams will play 5-a-side. As for Shoreham, it's Meskill, and for Hauppauge, it's Lucas R., both with 1-minute penalties. So 3:21 left, timeout for Shoreham-Wading River. We take a look at their upcoming schedule, and it's not Too many games left, right? It's late in the regular season, this one. Just 2 down the stretch. You go to Smithtown West for Shoreham-Wading River. And then here for Bayport Blue Points. As we mentioned, the Phantoms, the favorite this year in Class C. So that's what Shoreham has coming up. And for Hauppauge, we'll take a look at their schedule as well. And, you know, could this be one of those jumping off points for them? They got Bellport and John Glenn. You would certainly say winnable games down the stretch here for a team that's right on that precipice, right on the edge, trying to make the Class B playoffs. And again, their head coach, Jim Conan, said, we've had 3 one-goal losses. In each game, they trailed, they rallied to take a lead or tied it late. It's a team that just never stops fighting. They've struggled to win face-offs. Sayville, and that 1-goal win, won 19 of 21 face-offs. Comstock, he said his guys won maybe 4 against Islip, maybe 3. But the fact that his team is in games, he said, is just amazing. The kids, he said, are awesome. He loves them so much. They battle, they scrap. It's a team with only a few full-time lacrosse players. He said last year we were so good, we had to replace everyone but 4 guys. But these are kids who don't stop fighting in a season where everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for Hauppauge. Again, remarkable to think that just a year ago they were 14-3, the favorite in Class B, the top seed, before they lost in the semifinals in overtime to East Islip. So we will play 5 aside for a minute. Edge perhaps now for Shoreham-Wading River here with all of their ballers. Just a little bit of extra room now to operate. Gregoric with 2-1 on this game. He'll move up top. Tim Solito, the pole. Slide comes his way. Good ball movement for Shoreham. 25 seconds left. It's not a man up because both teams have a man in. Gregoric, low to high, off the mark. 15 seconds left in 5-on-5 lacrosse. Here's Liam Kershis. Gregoric fires with venom, but just wide.
24.
Liam Kershis to get it back in, as we are now 6-on-6. There's Alex Kershis to Liam Gregoric. They'll play catch up top as we approach the final 2 minutes of regulation. Ryan Wilson had the hot hand early with 2-1. Gregoric has 2-1 as well. Tries to get topside. Slide comes his way. The feed and the fire and the finish. Samino! Andrew Samino, the sophomore.
Goal number 22, Andrew Samino. Assisted by number 44, Liam Gregoric.
What a shot by Samino. Liam Gregoric with the assist. Gregoric second of the game. Samino with 1-1. His 28th goal of the year, perhaps the winner for Shoreham-Wading River. A massive face-off now. And it's Liam Gregoric to take. And on the other side, it's Ruben Lewin. You could tell he just got called up because he's got number 20 on his shorts. That's his JV number. He's got 38 on the jersey. And a huge one here with 1:49 remaining in regulation. Gregoric with the win and the timeout for Shoreham as well. You could see Lewin tried to muck it up, tried to get the wings involved, but a great job by have the ball and being as patient as they have been. You got to think they're just looking to move this ball around. Well, first they have to get the clear, obviously, but once they do that, as it is Curtius to do so, now the stall warning is on. So Shoreham's got to keep it in, and you wonder at what point does Feltz come out as that extra defender. And if you're Hauppauge, you've got to press out now, and Feltz comes out. So now you've got the open net and an extra defender for Hauppauge. Here's Curtius, doubled, but not really pressured. They're letting him kind of play out there, trying. The quick takeaway was Ryan Knissel. He is your best pull, 44, for Hauppauge. Inside the final minute, Curtius gets goal line extended and buries it into the empty net. Now, sometimes you would say, let's not go for that, right? Let's keep the ball. But they've had such dominance in the faceoff X. You take the goal there because you've got confidence in Gregoric to get this next faceoff win. So for Curtius, his second of the game, his 35th of the season, a timeout by Hauppauge, and we'll take it with them as well. 49 seconds left in this one. Shoreham-Wading River leads by 2, all part here of Lax Out Cancer at Shoreham-Wading River. You're watching on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Dante does it again! Defensive play. Dante Madaro. Illico ties it up. Move by
Yeso steps up and score.
A jump shot for Nell. Welcome back to Shoreham-Wading River. Dylan Butler, our entire Varsity Media crew, a huge face-off here. It's hiked backwards. That was Alex Curtius. Still loose. Hauppauge gets it, and they get the timeout as well. So there is life for Hauppauge here in the final 40 seconds of regulation. Time now for our Speed Island speedy play of the game. You can improve your speed with Onyx Salva and team located in Garden City. Visit speedislandny.com to book your session today. We go back to the first half. We talked about Shoreham doing such a good job with the face-off X and usually being patient, but not this time. We'll bring in now the speedy play of the game. Starts with this clean face-off win by Gregoric. The pass, the goal by Liam Curtius. That is your Speed Island speedy play of the game. Great stuff there from Gregoric and Kirschis. And that came right after a Hauppauge goal as well. So it's your speedy play of the game, and I don't know, you don't have Tropicana as like a sponsor, but it could be your juice goal of the game as well. That's an idea there for John Perez. The Tropicana juice goal of the game. Make it happen. So off the timeout, with 40 seconds remaining in regulation. Hauppauge down 2, so they've got to get something relatively quick and then obviously try to scrap out, win that next faceoff. Here's Kump. Good knockdown. The pass was intended for Uzakowicz, who still gets the ball, though. 26. They've got to go. Uzakowicz, a forced skip pass, and it went over Kump's head and out of bounds. So Shoreham, should they get the clear, they'll get the win. And Galfano in no hurry to do so. They've got to press him. They do so a little bit late as Alex Kirschis just fires one all the way downfield. And that'll do it. Shoreham-Wading River. It wasn't pretty, but they will take it. An 8-6 win over Hauppauge as they improve now to 10-4 on the season. Liam Gregoric with 2-2. Ryan Wilson and Liam Kirschis with 2-1. Andrew Semino with 1-1. Meskel a goal as well. Galfano solid, and you had a group effort there at the face-off X as well to lead the way for Shoreham. For Hauppauge, they're now 5-9 in the season. Cole Lemke with 2 goals. Uzakowicz with 1-1. Kump with 1-1 as well. Haggerty with 1. But it was just a little bit too short there. Another tight loss for Hauppauge to have to deal with. It's now time for the breakout goaltending group save of the game. It's Long Island's longest running goalie exclusive training program, serving boys and girls elementary through college age all year round since 2004. Tim O'Meara is their co-founder and director. BreakoutGoaltending.com, 877-GOAL-121. And we go back for this, the breakout goaltending group save of the game. Terrific feed, and look at this. Feltz gets down low, gets the stick on it. The rebound went wide, but you know what? Feltz got back in the cage as well. He was solid for a guy who wasn't a full-time goalie. I don't think he trains at breakout goaltending, but maybe he could, because he was solid in the cage. A bright spot certainly for Hauppauge in this tight loss. So a terrific afternoon here of lacrosse for a good cause. 3 games being played. The JV and varsity girls from Shoreham-Wading River and Long Beach. And this was Hauppauge and Shoreham-Wading River to finish things up here. All part of Lax Out Cancer here at Shoreham-Wading River. So that'll do it here from Thomas Cutinella Memorial Field for our entire Varsity Media crew. Our executive producer is Ben Turchin. Our technical director is Becca Kazaks, Carmine Arpaia, and Travis DeLuise on the cameras. I'm Dylan Butler, thanking you for joining us from Shoreham-Wading River, and we look forward to seeing you next time right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.